Keep your head to the sky. Start shit with me, then you'll cry. Hey, what's going on? Let me turn off the music and thank you all for being here. I appreciate you for coming in. I lost. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, can you please put a 1 in the chat? I want to make sure that you guys can hear me before I go any further and have you guys on. Let me see if okay, it looks like my thing is moving. You may be able to hear me. Thank you. I see the ones. Okay, I appreciate you. The only Empress, Demetrius, meow, 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 meow. Shady Blue, focus on you. Dr. Soapy, thank you for being here. Yatanya, Keisha Bishop. Hey, Keisha Bishop, it's been a long time. I said the only Empress. If I didn't, hello. I'm Bot, Voodoo Bardo, Voodoo. UNC Girl Bad We, Voodoo. I want to talk to you. It is a good time for some questions, Voodoo. So, Voodoo, I'm going to post my link right here. And if you want to come up and talk to me, you're more than welcome because I enjoyed your show the other day, and I have a couple of questions, Voodoo, if you would suffer me and asking you a few questions. Question man. Okay, let me see who else I see in here. Demetrius, how you doing? Still Shady 405. Hey, Peach Cobbler, how you doing? Newbieology, it's good to see you. Dovey Milton, hello. Church Mouse, how are you doing? I thank you all for being here. Hey, Purple Peach, aka Lolo. Is that the Lolo? Is that the Lolo with the short haircut? The AKA Lolo? Somebody let me know. Lena Pretty Brown Eyes. Marvelous Me, thank you for being here. Okay. Miss Royal, hello, how are you? Okay. Voodoo. Voodoo. Is the link is my link in here? Voodoo. Voodoo. Oh, so now you're a content creator. So somebody got to beg you to hit my link, Voodoo. What's going on, Voodoo? I'm gonna pin my link if anybody wants to come up and chit chat. Okay, hold on 1 second. Excuse me. Okay. All right, my link is pinned. And if anyone wants to come up, you're more than welcome to hit the link. Okay. Let me see who else is in here. Hey, Fifi, how are you? Egyptian goddess, hello, how are you doing? Oh, that's not AKA Lolo. Okay, I have my banner up. Voodoo, is this you?
It's voodoo, badu.
Badu. You, now, are you supporting the gays? Because you see that Noble has stolen Jay Wilson away from Tracy. UNC girl, that's you?
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
exactly why. You right, right. You on it. You figured it
I,
all out.
everybody tried to warn her. What's up, UNC girl?
Hey, Ronnie Q. Hey, Voodoo. How are y'all?
Hey, UNC
I'm
girl.
I'm good. Okay, Voodoo. When is your next live?
I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow or Friday, but uppity. I went over there with uppity, right? Because her and Ness was on the platform. So,
Ooh, I hope you burned your clothes. They got roaches over there.
I was
Oh,
trying
you
to.
gonna
Oh
come over
Lord.
here at my house? You should
Oh
have told me
Lord.
that before you came up in my house. God damn it! Go ahead.
But I was trying to mediate between them because I thought they wouldn't get into an argument. Yeah, I feel like they like each other, so I don't know why they do that. But then uppity started asking me questions. I was like, uppity, I'm saving that for my live. And she kept poking, then Lemon started asking me questions. So yeah.
Were the questions about your live or what? Because
Mm-hmm.
what questions don't you want to answer? I'll put it that way.
No,
What
go
would you like
ahead.
to say? What would you
Just
like to
you can.
say for your live? Oh, PDP says she got bed bugs too. Okay, so now, okay, I'm gonna make some comments, and you can chime in where you choose or where you fit
Okay.
in if you want. Okay, so it was a good live. I don't see a problem with you saying that you are here in support of the gays in this sector because it's you guys, well, maybe not. You guys bad at each other and stuff, but for the most part, people expect the LGBTQIA NOK and NZ community to support each other.
Lord have mercy.
Anyway, because if I get it messed up at the end, I just try to play it off. But people expect your community to support each other anyway, even though there are a lot of rifts and rumbles within the community. So
Mm-hmm.
is that a wrong assumption that you guys would naturally be supporting each other?
It should be. Cause
So
I
now
mean that don't mean I don't support black women. That's why I'm confused. I never said I don't like black women. That whole thing confused me.
the whole thing confused me as well. It didn't make any sense to be like, oh, well, he doesn't support women. I did not get you did not support women from you saying that you are going to support your community. Hey, Styles with
Right.
Tisha.
And do I support you, Ronnie Q?
Yes, well, you have been,
Thank
but
you.
here lately, you got the big head. Hey, the bushes
No, you
been
go
saying,
to live. You be live in the morning, like at 6, girl.
Man,
you
I
know what?
can't be live
I'll be
at
on my
1
way to
o'clock in the
work.
morning. I'll be asleep. Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know
I
what
can
I
come
do?
tonight because you were on late. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely understand. Hey, misunderstood, Cola James. What I have been doing sometimes, and it was kind of working on the regular because my dogs, they make, my little dog, she makes me sick. If I walk her before 6 hours in between each walk, she won't go. She'll be like, no, I still have 2 hours. I don't have to go yet. And then, so I find myself like, if I wake up to go to the restroom, I'll like try to take her out. And sometimes it'll be like 3 or 4 in the morning. And then I'll sit down and then I'll be like, let me see what's happening on LSA. Let me see what I missed. And then I was like, well, I could just go live now and get it over with and get it out of the way. And then it'd be like some crazy time on the West Coast, of course. course, and then it'll be like during people's drive time or when they're busy in the morning. But it's like it's good.
Right.
It's in the bucket, you know. So that's why I've been going live these odd times. So and then after it's done, I'm like, okay, I got my live in the bucket, so I ain't even got to worry about it.
I understand.
But I was only trying to do that for Christmas for Vlogmas anyway. But I am going to try to go live more regularly. So, do you have a regular schedule that you're gonna try to uh uphold once a week, 3 times a week? You're gonna do a weekly show like
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Hoes with heart.
Host with Hearts that will turn into a semi-annual show.
I forgot she up here. I'm up talking about
That's why I unmuted myself. I knew Ron Q was gonna say something stupid, so I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Host with Heart, are you guys coming live this weekend?
I
right.
mean, who knows, right? It's the weekend. Like the kids are playing sports and stuff. Like we'll see what happens.
Oh, oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's a questionable one. Okay, so I understand. I just like to poke around and mess with you
harassment.
guys.
I
So
know.
I had a good
So
time with them the last time I was over there.
yeah, I mean
That
because
was
we are a
fun.
good time, Voodoo. But I do have a question, right? So you
Uh huh.
did go up over there to the Roach Palace.
Uh
Now
huh.
you said that she was asking you questions that you wanted to talk about on your stream. When you
Yes.
say that you wanted to clear things up when you hit Brianna's link, what did you want to clear up? That you don't hate black women or that you came from your mother's wide vagina? Like which one? Like, why was it
But
wide?
huh?
I said, why was it wide? Why did it have to be wide? Like vagina is
I'm
however you
being
want to talk to
silly.
it.
I mean, I'd rather shake my mom than one of you guys. And it's
Oh.
my mom. I have a big head. I'm pretty sure, It was nothing sexual. I'm just joking.
No, I didn't think it was sexual. I'm just like, why? I
Yeah,
thought
somebody
about
said that, which was
no.
really like, what in the. Mm.
Well, they were probably thinking about Lily Love, but no, I didn't think it was sexual.
Oh, wow.
Mm-mm.
now I didn't even take that as an offense because I was like, he's talking about his mom's vagina. I didn't even
Right.
take that on at all. It was like nothing about that comment, made me feel a cut type of way, but sorry for your mom, or maybe happy for your mom that your dad maybe had a big peen. But
I heard the commentary. I was like, wow.
now she said you hit Breeze panel, or did you mean uppity? You went on Breeze panel?
No, he
No,
said
we
he
cleared
hit
that up on
21.
Uppities. I might talk about it in my live.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah,
Oh,
but we
okay.
cleared that up.
Wait a minute. You cleared what up, and who is we?
Okay, my twin, the other Voodoo,
Uh
she
huh.
hit me
Ayo.
up
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Okay. I thank you, Ayo.
Yeah.
Okay, your twin hit you up. I'm sorry.
and she was saying Yaya wanted to interview me because they had questions and concerns about what I said in my first live. So I was like, okay, well, I didn't know anybody had an issue because, I've been trying to get this channel together. Like, I'm trying to come on camera and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know everybody was upset. I had no clue. So she hit me up about Yaya doing an interview with me. And I was like, well, when she's going live, because I'm trying to clear this up now. And then it took her a while. And I was like, well, I can just, hit Bree's link if she goes live today.
Hmm.
That's all I said. I didn't say I wanted to do an interview with Brianna. I just wanted to hit her link to clear it up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know Brianna was upset either. I didn't know that.
So did that ever happen? Were you ever able to hit a link with Brianna to clear that up?
Well, I hit the link and
She didn't bring him up. There.
I don't think
Long
she
story
wanted. I don't
short,
think she wanted to talk to me, so I just
right.
went ahead and dropped down.
She asked the chat, like, do y'all want me to let him up? Press
Yeah,
this, press that. And then by the time people were just like, let him up, he had already
Mm.
dropped.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Uh,
Hmm.
you know, I get it. Okay. Now PDP is PDP talking about voodoo. So I see a statement in the chat. It says that he said point blank that he don't know why any straight man is in his chat, and then he posted on his wall that straight men from the black sector are not welcome.
PDP
Would
was
that
having
be
a
you?
conversation with me, and he was talking about Sean Bradley.
Oh,
Okay, I was
okay.
like, I didn't say
That's what
that.
I was
I was like,
asking.
I didn't say
I
that.
was
Hmm.
I
Child.
said I didn't know you as a girl. Yeah, it did say at UNC girl, but hey, it's open mail
You
around
starting
here.
stuff, aren't you? Starting stuff. I thought we were here to like hoop and holler about some hoes. Hey, Ayo, I love you, friend. Hey, girl.
Yes, we're gonna hoop and holler about some hoes, but I saw Voodoo down there, so I wanted to ask him a couple of questions before. I ain't got no hoop and holler for these dumb bitches though. But
Oh
yeah,
no.
Ooh,
yeah, child, you didn't see my earlier live, Voodoo.
I saw some of it.
it was
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I am so sick of the Miss Obnoxious, always starting shit, wanting to act like she's a bad girl and all this type of stuff, and then hiding behind whoever skirt it is of convenience for protection. It is kind of tantamount to what Shelley said about Lady Nika and we always protect each other, we OGs and all this type of stuff. It's like if you're running your mouth, you're not going to get any protection. And sitting up on the panels and reading down in the chats and spewing all these sexual threats and what somebody can do with her ussy and all this type of stuff.
What?
Like,
I didn't know she
how
do that.
dare? Oh my god! Come on, Voodoo,
I
Voodoo.
know she be like going at the chat when she's on the panel, but I know she's talking about her coochie and stuff.
Are you
Oh, yeah.
serious? That's all
Come
she
on,
talk
Like
Voodoo.
my
about.
That's
mom's wire
all.
vagina.
Yeah, she
That's
wants
all
somebody to
she.
touch it.
Uncharted territories. I'm telling you, that's all she does. Yeah, you can lick my pussy juice, and I'm like, oh God,
Like, here we
why are you
go
grossing me out?
into the dirty dungeon again. Like, come on, stop it.
Wow. Mm.
Oh,
Guys, you
yeah,
haven't heard that. Mhm.
I'm surprised you haven't heard that as well. So, Voodoo, you're more than welcome to step down at any time that you feel uncomfortable, if I make you uncomfortable or
Of
anything,
course
because
not.
now, UNC girl, uh, did you understand what I was saying? Because Reed kind of set me off because I didn't know any of this stuff had happened. So Reed kind of set me off this afternoon when I had to address this old wide back cow, this old saggy titty having cow. And are we gonna still pretend like those titties were not sagging down her lap and she had a whole upper chest and her titties were around her waist when she came on camera all cockeyed, counting those few dollars that she had? I mean, are we going to pretend like that didn't happen? Are we not going to pretend like every time she's on camera, she's not socially awkward and talking with her eyes closed like she's a motherfucking uh slow chick? Are we going to pretend like this stuff don't happen?
I am not. I'm kind of. Oh my God, running cute. Like you said a whole lot right there, so I don't know where to start. Like the titties were definitely low and hanging and sagging. As Kwani says, well, Kwani talks about wigs when she says it, but her eyes are definitely, cocked. What did she say? Ace deuces. I don't know.
Ace deuce, ace
Oh
deuce.
shit, that be having me hollering. But it's kind of a mess, and I did not see Reed's live, and I'm a little lost on that one. But I can understand how it would, set you off. Could Reed be up over there starting all kind of little shit? But
She really
you gotta
do.
catch it. You gotta catch it.
Yeah, and then
Hmm.
when I hit the chat late, and usually I go back and it was she got me before. Oh, right, you, she was over there talking about you, right, you. I'm gonna be back. I was like, oh my god, who is she talking about? And then she let it out, and then she said she was over there starting stuff with you, Sean Bradley, mother. She was talking about all of y'all. And then here comes Sean Bradley's big feet falling in the chat, like
Wow.
he even fell out the clouds. Ayo, are you there?
I'm here. What's good?
Oh, hey, how you doing?
How are you, Running Q? What's good?
I'm good. I'm doing good. I had to give somebody a little light this afternoon for
Mhm.
always running her mouth, lying, and she's taken on this persona of Pizarro where she wants to put my name in her mouth on
Mhm.
top of a lie. So I'm not. It's not going. See, a bitch who needs roller skates and not roller skates, training wheels to start her live up, who needs to come in actually on the coattails of someone else announcing, oh, go live, oh, go live, oh, you should go live. Bitch, get off your motherfucking training wheels, tuck that motherfucking fat in your boots, and ride your motherfucking 10 speed, ho.
That part. So what I was going to say is, I observed that. I did see Pizarro tell the Miss O to go live so that she could drag you, Pizarro could drag you, or something. And I was
Yes.
confused because I'm like, the fuck,
Mhm.
bitch? Why don't you go live? Um, Demon So had mad space and opportunity to say what the fuck she wanted to say to you. You were showing like a lot of ammunition, like with those AI photos for Demon So to respond, but she never has. Perhaps she's scary. I don't know, but
But and Pizarro wants to respond to me when I told absolutely no lie. But we have this lady in here named Max Boogie, who she has
ran.
been
She ran.
mute on. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't want to click that
Oh, are
mute.
they beefing? I didn't know they were beefing.
Max Boogie dragged the fuck out of
I had
Pizarro
to go
and Vic
see that.
Dionne's
Oh, you said pizza. Okay.
was yeah.
Pizarro high key struggling right now. Like it's a wrap for her. It's over. And also I want to say this is very important. Who the fuck in the beef sector really likes Demon Soul? Let's just keep it real. Who are not tired of Demon Soul? And if raise your hand if you really hardcore fuck with Demon Soul, and if you raise your hand, you capping, or you
I'm on
really
mute.
want to be in an alliance. Like, let's just keep it real. Like anybody who's like, I love Demon Soul, she's great. Y'all bugging, y'all are lying. And if you really strongly like her, you either like absent you don't have the full tea and you from the Mo 3 and you just jumped in, or like you're in the beef sector and you just want to be in an alliance. I don't know.
Uh,
Exactly.
and let's not forget, this is the same thirst bucket who, when Kimmy got busted way back on Bless Watkins time, and Kimmy ran and she left YouTube, and then before she got busted as being, what was that? Madison Blue. She said she was
Mhm.
leaving. She had this troll page that she was under called Madison Blue, who was going at all different types of people, and then come to find out later, her bestie Bree was well aware that she was going after these people, and the Miss O in the meantime, changed her name to something just Kimmy or something, like in
Oh, I didn't know
solidarity
that.
for Kimmy. Like, and
Yeah.
now, and all the backdoor stuff that she was doing to Bless Watkins,
Mhm.
talking about Bless Watkins behind her back, and then coming on Bless channel every day like she was her biggest ally, like she was her long lost daughter and all this. And then in the meantime, complaining about all the things she had to do for Bless Watkins, and what
I
else did
remember
she?
that.
Okay, you remember that? So let's
Hmm.
not. Now we're gonna recreate like this is such a sweet person, always behind the scenes being a motherfucking scandalous ass bitch.
And always getting caught up. Theo, you need to be careful who you be behind the scenes with, because they
Right.
can always blast your ass. You need. If I were you, I'll be real careful of that Karen bitch. I'm just saying, I'll be real careful. You know what Peach Cobbler said, running Q? Did you catch it?
Mm-mm.
About how Theo blocks the entire beef sector just to get on panels to see, just to yell at us. Like that's the only reason, like why her big
Mm.
dumb black shiny ass sits up there on the damn
Oh
panel.
wow.
So then like she can read the damn comments. Like I have that bitch blocked. So ignore them then, bitch. The fuck
If
wrong
you
with you?
if you have them blocked and you're on StreamYard where you can see their comments, why are you reading their comments, taking it in to respond? You have people blocked for a reason, but you don't even have to look at your comments in StreamYard. But that's what she wants to do. And anytime she's up there quiet, she's scanning the chat. People can be in the middle of a conversation, and then this batty bitch comes out, fuck you, that's what I do it. Eat my pussy juice. Eat my mama's pussy juice. Well, I don't know. Let's delve into this. I've never heard her speak about a mother. I've heard her speak about this uncle who raised her to hate herself. I've never heard her speak about a mother. So
I've never heard the
there's
bitch
that.
laugh, so I don't know. Is she human? Maybe she's AI. I don't know. That's a weird bitch.
I hear up there, and then what is this? So, she's up on there like buzzing and shit. Maybe she is AI. You hear her up there humming and shit, and I can imagine that bitch got rock warrior floor out where she sit at the computer and be rocking back and forth. You know how those people who on psych meds, they be rocking back and forth and shit. They can't stay still. I can imagine she's a jittery bitch. There's that.
Oh,
Not a jittery bitch. Wow.
So I'm serious. I'm really serious. I mean, if she's not on medication, she definitely needs to be on medication. And some people have observed it seems like she's over medicated at some times where she's nodding off, zoning off. The other night she asked Ness, did she let her down? Okay, she was on Ness's, when was that? Yesterday?
yeah.
Today and last night. And then she asked her, did you let me down last night? I tried to stay up, but I fell asleep. And I was like, did you fall asleep or did you nod off? Like what is it?
I don't know, Ronnie Q. In your earlier live, that they was saying in the chat that she's on pills. I don't know. I was just kind of like, oh, for real?
What
Word?
kind
Yeah,
of pills? Do
that's not the
tell.
first that's not the first time that I have seen a lot of people like, oh, you haven't noticed that? Demas, her pills must be kicking in. I don't know nothing about it, but I have read that many times in the chat myself. And you notice she's real slow. Those pills must be working right now. Let me and she was somewhere. Let me pour myself a drink. And she's went on, I'm pouring a drink. I'm pouring a drink. Kept saying that for about 15 minutes straight. And I was like, well, goddamn, is she making the alcohol? It's taking her this long to pour a drink. I'm pouring me a drink. I'm pouring me a drink. I'm gonna have me a cocktail. Bitch, everything is so brand new to this not well adjusted to life bitch. Bitch, it's not a flex to pour a drink.
At
Bitch, it's
all.
not I mean, the simplest shit this bitch think is a flex. I'm like, girl, please. Maybe you need to
Seriously.
stop drinking.
I heard
Go ahead,
her
Ayon.
on
Oh,
one
I'm sorry.
fucking live or somebody's panel. She was just like, "Oh, I have my iPad on the island." Like, did you just get it? Like, what the fuck? A whole lot of new houses, bitch, have fucking islands in the goddamn kitchen. You ain't got shit. Like, I'm sorry if girl. First of all, before I even go there, what do you think about her and Uppity being like, the Boxy twins again? When Uppity had her husband as her goddamn banner and shit. That bitch is
They-
stupid.
She's dumb. She's absolutely dumb. And the two dummies alike. And you notice how she went radio silent. Uppity is her boxy twin when the Miss O got mad at Uppity and then went and posted the number to Child Protective Services and
Okay.
said, I'm concerned, and put it on
I
her
forgot
community
about that.
wall. Put it
And
on her
Ness
community.
called. Ness called while she was live. And that dumb drunk bitch be sitting up, girl, I just be
I
so
didn't know
sick.
Ness called. Who
It's
Ness?
upside down. Like we, the B sector upside down. Like everybody in cahoots again. Like what the fuck going on? But it's
Oh my
okay.
god.
Like, yeah, I'm
It's a
just
bunch of bullshit.
watching.
Now, how in the fuck you mean I didn't even know Ness had called. So Ness calls, she put it up there to try to garner people who were dumb enough to call. So you telling me Ness is one of these people. And then
Ness
the
called when
next
it
day,
first happened, not when Theo put the number up.
okay, that's
They
what I'm
did it
talking
on
about.
live, yeah.
When I'm talking about when Theo put the number up. Ness called after the event where we heard her yelling and berating her child, is what you're saying.
Exactly, yeah. Hey Reed.
Okay. Now I'm talking, hey Reed, I'm talking about this time, hey Truth and Reason. I'm talking about this time when Themis O put the number up because she got mad at what Uppity said. I can't even remember. Uppity says so much in so short period of time. What did do you guys remember what made her mad and go post that? Uppity said something to her. Anyway, so Uppity
No.
said something to her. She posts the number to CPS, and I'm concerned. But when
Oh,
after the
he was
event,
talking about her child, remember? I won't repeat it because it was nasty. But yeah, that's what
oh
set.
yeah, yes. Yes, you're right. You're right. She said something about her deceased. Why she couldn't be something. She brought up her deceased child in some type of crass way. But these crass bitches. She's buddy with Uppity again.
Yeah.
You know. Of course, she's gonna be buddy with Uppity again because Pizza is buddy with Uppity. So
That part.
what other outlet would she have to do but to be buddy. Now, Pizza, that's your bitch and all this type of stuff. And even after Uppity had left and said those things about her bitch, Pizza let her back up and she starts saying it a second and third time before Pizza like, come on, don't do that. But if it bad as weave, Ayo, if somebody said that about one of you who had lost a
I
child,
wish
would
bitch
you
would.
then let the motherfucker back up on your panel after AO ran off and you knew AO was upset, and would you then let them back up again to be like, okay,
Hell
come
no.
on, girl? Exactly. That's her bitch, though. She is so stupid. It is just mind boggling how stupid this woman really is. And the the people who are playing in her face the most is the people who she thinks have her wide back. But that's not true. So she goes on and she posts this I'm concerned, but she wasn't concerned when Bree and Pizarro, what uppity do? She ain't do nothing. Like y'all don't pop y'all kids. What she do? And then here come this babbling bitch. Yeah, I didn't see the problem. And but when something slight happens, I'm a mandated reporter. I had to report things. So which is it, bitch? When Pizarro tells you that you can report something, that's who mandates you, or does the state of Tennessee mandate you? So got me to thinking. What are the requirements for a mandated reporter in the state of Tennessee? And what constitutes calling in a fake report? And then I found that little note that I put up, which says that if you are a mandated reporter in the state of Tennessee and you knowingly uh, call in a false report, that you can be sued, you are liable to, I forget how much jail time and all types of things. Now she says she's a mandated reporter. She wants to put CPS up over words that Uppity had about her, but not over the obvious it was obvious misuse of her child that we heard. She didn't
Hmm.
want to report that. She wanted to report her because of what she said to her, not about what she did to her daughter.
Exactly.
Okay,
She
so
wanted
when
to
I
incite
mm-hmm,
everybody else to call and shit like that while she just sits there and be like, oh,
it's
well, no, I was just mad. The fuck?
and I didn't call, and I was gonna call, but I changed my mind, and then then after I put the law up on my motherfucking screen and let everybody read the law that she was breaking, and then all of a sudden that post disappeared so strangely. It all just disappeared, and none of them bitches have addressed that at all. See, bitch, just because you didn't address it, bitch, I address it, and you can't address it. That just shows how much of an ignorant ass bitch the Miss O is for people who don't give two fucks about her silly ass. This bitch is supposed to be college educated. She's supposed to be a mandated reporter. She threw that shit up on her wall, and the ramifications were extremely serious. But now none of them bitches want to touch on why you take that off your wall there. If you felt that way to put it up there, bitch, why you take it down there?
Hmm. Yeah. And I mean, just like you said, it's because everybody else was like, oh, it's okay. Like, no. It's like, okay, well, I won't be mad at her. Like, the bitch doesn't have a brain of her own. Ain't no fucking way you can talk about one of my kids and then I'm going to sit up over and then posting the goddamn picture of my fat ass husband walking behind me while I'm drunk as fuck with my eyes closed and think I'm going to sit on the damn panel with this bitch. I'm going to sit on the panel and cuss that bitch out. But Ronnie Q, did you know, like when we were on Triple's membership one time, like I kept, like Theo, are you drinking with us, Theo? And like that bitch was Borgin and static and all kind of bullshit. But I'm like, giving her an opportunity, like say something to me, bitch. I'm right here. Crickets, I guess because she didn't have Karen with her. Like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly why. That is exactly why. So, the Miss Babblemouth, if you want to address me, start there. Start there. Address why you took that post down off your wall after I fucking busted your silly ass out that you had put yourself in legal and financial jeopardy by putting that false flag, urging people to falsely call in on her. And it didn't even have to be her who called in. The law stated if you incited other people to call in, that's what the law said. That even if you incited other people to call in, which is exactly what that post was
Yep.
about and for, you could serve jail time and you could be sued. And then somebody in her comment section under that post said, "Oh, well, I'm concerned about what's going on in your house if you're doing this towards uppity about something that didn't have anything to do with a child." So to let you know that she knew that it was wrong, what she told that person who commented under that post that she was concerned about the Miss O's child, the bitch turns around and says, well, you will be sued, and false reporting is against the law. Now she is encouraging people to false report, and then she's letting you know that it's against the law. So she has knowledge that it was against the law, and the dumb bitch did it anyway. And I got the screenshots of all of them. She threatened that person that she would sue them, and I have all the screen grabs. Well, bitch, I got all your screen grabs as well. Dumb bitch. And this is she's a notary. So this is a stupid bitch who does these types of actions. Can you imagine what she is doing with this information that she has being a notary?
All types of a whole lot of shit. My cousin's a notary. She got all my business.
Yeah. And that she is not mentally sound to have access to all people's business, social security numbers, banking information, all that type of stuff. That this is the type of person who has access to people most private information. This bitch.
Yep. Fuck her. Fuck her. But so what do you think about, I think AO mentioned it earlier, with her letting Pizarro coach her into going live so Pizarro can hit her link and address you. What the fuck was that about? Because that's when I dropped down in the chat like, Ronnie Q, what happened? Because I couldn't keep going back because Diva One kept talking and I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. But I was just like, what happened? Why
What
does
happened?
Pizarro needs
Go
to
ahead.
talk? No, I'm just curious. Why would Pizarro need to address you?
Cause Pizarro, I mean, what you heard the live? I don't know.
Your life?
I guess that was the only thing that happened. Like,
The
I don't
fuck?
know. Did you hear my live? You were
I
there,
heard
right?
your live. I was there.
That's the only thing that happened from that time to this. I'm like, shit. I don't know. you know, Did I lie on Pizarro? No, I told the truth on Pizarro. She do be running testesses, and I don't think she graduated from high school. I don't even think she has a GED. And
Who is
D Miss O is supposed to be have several degrees, and she's letting an idiot run her around in circles, doing shit like this,
Yeah,
sitting up on
I heard you say
panels with
that.
we're sitting up on the panels with a bitch who is talking about her and all this type of stuff to the point where she's risking her finance and her freedom to put up a call to fake call CPS. So both of them are two absolute idiots. So I mean, where's the lie? Where is the lie? What do she want to address with me? These are things that these dummies are actually out here doing.
Well, this is why it's so refreshing to know that a bitch like me touch grass and I don't give a fuck about slow motherfuckers like Pizarro. Nobody can never run me ragged on YouTube. Um, Especially when I'm not on a motherfucking monetized channel. Excuse me, Ronnie Q, I know you are. So forgive me if I cuss. Um um I don't think that Demon Soul is either. I know Pizarro ain't, but to have a bitch with sixth grade education maybe tell me go live, so I could talk about Ronnie Q. Like, I wish the fuck I would, bro.
okay? Go live. So then I'm gonna tell Ronnie Q to go live so we can drag this bitch. Like you're dumb as fuck. You are dumb, bitch, and we got way more on you than you will ever have on us. Like what the fuck? You're stupid. You're stupid with your fat ass husband. Girl, sit down. And Pizarro's sitting in the goddamn car all fucking day and night and shit. Like, stop it. Y'all don't get tired of this shit? All the fucking plays and shit that they be doing, anything for cash apps. Ugh.
Well, and if
And
everybody enjoys watching the MSO and her challenges and the challenge that she is abiding by and her I don't know, her bestie, if you want to call it that, let's call it that. And her, what does she do? What does she bring to the B sector? Judging challenges, I guess, and then spazzing out and over talking people on panels. Go off. We love that for you. I love that for everyone. And yeah,
and
proud of you,
repulsing
Michael.
people with her sexual talk towards men who don't even want to have relationships with women, and repulsing people with talks of inviting them to her sagging ass vagina.
Yeah, if you love that, go to the Mizzle.
Ew.
If you guys love raging homophobia, please, by all means. If you are a homosexual yourself who loves hearing people talk about um, anal grape and,
Mm.
sodomizing you and all that kind of stuff,
with
please
all types of
write that
objects.
here. Mm-mm.
Mhm. Y- if you are a homosexual male who likes to hear a platform turned over to someone who says the most degrading things about gay men and how you don't like yourselves, if you like to hear the matriarch of dark skin tell a dark skinned man that he hate his dark skin while she is allegedly the champion of colorism, go to the Miss O's channel. You can get plenty of that over there.
That part.
And I would just like to add, if you cannot hear, you will definitely get your hearing back after listening to Pizarro spit and sputter in the goddamn vehicle that clearly only probably has two doors or whatever. It's very tight knit up in that bitch from what I hear because her sound is so fucking awful. And Theo, pizza is not your friend for telling you to go live so you can get dragged. I just wanted to say that again. She don't like you, bitch. She wants people to laugh at you and your fat ass husband. Hmm.
the, the simple fact that she is on the panel with Uppity again after she actually showed your husband back titty meat on there, and you have to suck it up and swallow it like that. That lets you know she don't care about you.
At all. Like, can you imagine? First of all, I would never turn this goddamn camera on. But if I did, as big as Theo's husband is, she didn't feel him walking. Like, that's kind of like a boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't hear the couch excel when he got his big ass up.
I don't know. That motherfucker had a plate in his hand. He looked like he was light on his feet. That motherfucker looked like he was singing to himself like do 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 do. I'm finna eat. Ooh, I'm finna eat this pie. Ooh, I feel so high. That motherfucker looked like he was skipping skipping through there. That motherfucker had a
Done.
plate in his hand. He was like, "Oh, all is good with the world today."
My wife over there trying to fuck somebody gay. Woo, woo,
Woo! Bars, nigga. Bars.
So we gonna join the rap challenge.
Woo. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Uh,
Yes. Yes. Vitamin D. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
oh my
Yo. Yeah.
god.
Let's join, yo. And speaking of that, what? Who? Bitches like. Okay. Let me reel it in. I'm so confused with the beef sector right now. You got people like Pizarro and Ness No Mess who just don't have what is the word, dignity, right?
Right.
It's very important, dignity. All right. um if I drag a bitch or they drag me, they talk about my family and all this fuck shit. Y'all just talked about it, but when does it, when do you just say, you know what, come back on my panel, I love you, bitch, let's hug it out, come on, come over here, I'm gonna go on your panel, let's get these views together, I just love you so much. You Yes, you talked about my deceased child, yes, you talked about, you know, how ugly I am and my vagina and all this other stuff. I just want to give you a big old hug and talk on the phone with you. Mm,
Girl.
mm, 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 mm. Mm.
It's wild. It's wild. I'm so confused by what's going on.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's straight up bullshit. That's exactly what it is. It's a whole lot of bullshit, and I'm not going. I'm not buying it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, we missed you, Ronnie Q. And I said, where's Ronnie Q?
Okay.
You was not around to call it out. Like, they be asking where we at. You said, bitch, all right. And then as soon as you
Like,
touch down, like in a couple chats, here comes Pizarro talking about, I want to drag Ronnie Q. Oh, why? Because Demon Soul, because you went the last time you was around, you dragged Demon Soul.
mm,
Oh, okay.
Right.
It's about alliances. Y'all see the plays?
Yeah,
Man, it's in your face. Like, oh my god, it's a mess.
yeah. What she want to drag me about? Now she needs to drag me over on D Miss O's channel. Now, she was somewhere. I think it was in Nest. No, it was somewhere I was today. It wasn't Nest. Somebody asked her how come she wasn't going live, and she said that somebody had struck her. I don't know if I was in the live or if I read it somewhere. Somebody had struck her channel, but she got it back because it was a false flag. So why does she need the Miss O to go live if she wants to read me? So it's one or the other.
Mm.
Either she struck
Mhm.
or she's D Miss O, I want you to go live. D Miss O, go live, go live. I'm like, oh God, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid as fuck. Girl, I just begin so frustrated with the whole like I'ma leave the beef sector that you can't leave because you're unemployed, right? And
Period.
so you need the cash outs. But can somebody please explain to me what does it mean when Pizarro's dumb stupid ass tells the intels drop your cash outs? Like what like are they supposed to cash out each other? Like what the fuck does that mean? Like for what? What are we doing?
I want to know the people, somebody co-sign that has worked for them. Like, somebody, uh, 877 cash now. Somebody drop down and be like, yes, yes, I was able to pay down the mortgage because the NTLs cash out to me. Someone.
Right. Like I'm just kind of like, so should I just drop like because there are people, I won't say any names, that like to drop down lovely loves cash out when we go live AO. I ain't gonna say Jakari's name, but that's what she do. So I'm curious because I've seen people drop other people's cash apps and she get mad like, don't drop her cash app in here. But are you cash apping? So like what are you doing right now?
Hmm. Exactly.
I'm curious.
Well, how dare you say that? I gave away over $1,200 for Christmas.
I
You
can't.
talking about Brianna?
I'm talking about anybody who you say, are you cash apping, and then this is how they respond.
Mm-mm.
Anybody, Jay Wilson, the Rider Lives, they did Christmas, we did Christmas giveaway, but Jay Wilson, what did you give? Always want to count
Mhm.
what, they my people did this. When you ask them what are they as an individual giving, is the answer always comes back about what their people did.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't.
Is my point.
if you look at, well, you guys gotta get your popcorn. Jay Wilson is giving the church a new roof.
Oh my
Do
god,
popcorn, okay?
I'm done.
Child. Now,
Yep.
Jay Wilson, Jay Wilson, do you think he's gonna be back entirely, or is he just back for this Tracy Noble thing?
I mean,
Mm.
he's definitely gonna get his man, but Ayo, can you please elaborate on the popcorn?
I want to see what Sean gonna say because he doing the popcorn just like Sean did. Wasn't Sean doing the popcorn?
Mm.
Oh, you mean that popcorn? You're serious?
Yeah, yeah, he's selling popcorn.
Oh my God.
Anything but get a damn job. Get a goddamn job, Jay
I
Wilson.
know.
Damn.
Oh
Mhm.
my God. And
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so I'm sure we are to believe that he is a fan of the popcorn personally, and that was all that popcorn he was stuffing his face with, so he decided to sell it. I'm sure it's just not an angle that he needs money and he wants other people to go out and sell popcorn for him so he can have some money. It's that it was so good. Is that the angle he put on it?
I don't know, but it's hilarious.
I know you lying.
No, go look on his wall.
Now he did not say it was for no church building fund, did he? Because every
Yes, he
black person
did.
who goes, I know better. Every black person knows that the building fund is the number one scam of the church. Everybody
Girl,
knows that.
My church been building that second building in the parking lot since I was in high school. Okay, ain't a motherfucking thing on that lot yet.
He said it's for a new roof for the church.
Oh my
Popcorn.
God.
Mm.
Do you know how many white and fish sandwiches I have sold in my life since I say help my mom and cut up cakes and stuff for the hospitality committee for the church building fund since I was about maybe in fourth, fifth grade when we started. Our whole family, all my aunts and stuff, because they could cook real good. We done sold so many white and fish sandwiches. I can make white and fish sandwiches with my eyes closed. I mean,
Oh
come on. Building
God.
fund is the scam of the church.
I
Mm,
know.
mm,
It's
mm.
really a mess. A mess. Like and then you remember when Sean was selling it and then Flo Becca was like, it's shit corn. And there was that whole fiasco.
And of course, Phi Babe was behind that.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Guiding her on. And I really thought, I really thought that happened. I was like, God dang! It ran all down my uniform. It was all in my pant legs. Yeah, I remember that.
Ah, this is a mess. Like it's an energy in the beef sector right now where it's like, ooh, we're doing a 180, we're doing a 360. Like back to square one. Ooh, we was beefing, but now we're friends. It only took a week.
Mm.
I love you. I love you. Um,
For no
and now
apparent
we're
reason.
back to popcorn. Like Jay Wilson is like, I'm not in the beef sector. I hate y'all, but buy some popcorn for the church.
Okay.
Like,
Hmm.
Mm.
Care about my church that I don't care about myself. When I come home from church, when I'm in the parking lot for church, I'm on here talking about some old mess. So please care about this church that I just go to get my coin from.
Okay. That's it. That's it. Like that is a damn shame. But like he
ooh,
made his goal though. So I'm pretty sure Vivian told all of her people and she bought some too, bruv Jay. So I mean he met his goal. So I mean by all means,
Oh my
he gotta
god.
pay for what's that other car? He got the Volvo. He gotta pay for that one. So
He got to pay for the Volvo. I bet you, Vivian bought so much of that popcorn herself. She shitting straight kernels in her motherfucking toilet. I bet you she has, spent her whole paycheck buying popcorn so Bro Jay can meet his quota. I mean, just dumb, just dumb. And Viv, you work over there at the gas station. Viv, you could probably get some sales at the gas station. Vivian probably putting her job at risk to sell popcorn at behind the counter at the gas station and cutting into the sales of the product that they have uh, in the actual store. Vivian probably down there hustling popcorn like she's selling slanging rocks.
okay, she is. Levon talking about, do you think Jay Wilson met his prayer cloth goals? Absolutely, because them fucking idiots were buying that shit, and he wasn't even praying over them. Everybody else, including the dog, was praying over them bitches, and they were mailing them out. And ooh, foolish, foolish.
Yeah, and the prayer cloth never went to Jay Wilson's house. And you see people who, want to try to play like they're blessing something, they will actually put their physical hands on them. Them prayer cloths went from Vivian's Cricut machine and her home embroidery machine straight in the mail to the people who bought them. Not near
right?
prayer from Jay Wilson was given out. The only prayer that he had got over them prayer cloths was, oh, thank you God for Vivian sending me this money for these prayer cloths. That's the only prayer that went out over those prayer cloths. That's it.
Ciao. I know that was a mess. Oh my God. That was the era too. Them prayer cloths. Mm. That was hilarious. But I don't know. I kind of want Jay Wilson to like come back into the beef and like, but he's like, I'm done. Y'all have made me sick. You're sickening, like Uppity said to her kid. But I digress.
He said that. I don't listen to Jay Wilson. I didn't know he said all that. I thought he just
Yeah,
slurped away
yeah.
when Stump Down act like he was going to do something to him.
I know,
So
right?
I didn't know he had a whole fit.
Yeah,
So
Yeah. He said
so
y'all full of shit and all kinds of stuff. He was mad.
yeah, yep,
he was mad.
yeah,
What got him mad though?
Cause he ain't
what
back,
event?
Ronnie Q. Y'all
yeah,
full of shit. You're
yeah.
all full of shit. That's what he just
He's
kept
like, he
repeating.
made a few lives like, "Don't ask me shit. Don't cash at me. I don't like y'all. I don't like the beef sector. When I used to be in the beef sector, like, oh, he's like talking like that, like he's puffing his chest about how he's so above everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know you kidding. And how
no,
did he?
No.
How did he squeeze those little speeches in with his lame celebrity news? He squoze that in with his celebrity news.
I don't know. Like, I didn't watch. Like, I, 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 I think he made just like a couple of lives just about that.
Okay, dedicated to
Yesterday or
that.
today,
Okay.
maybe. Yeah, yeah.
But he's back. He's back. He was talking about Noble and Tracy. So how is he saying that when he's talking about Noble and Tracy
Oh, it was
today?
in between that. Like he was like, I'm just talking about them and nothing else. Like that. Yeah.
Oh,
Right, exactly.
whatever.
Because he said that when he goes live, he's not going to watch everything. But since he likes Tracy, he has some commentary, but it's about peace. He wants Tracy and Noble to just be peaceful. Don't make it crazy because these people ain't about shit. They don't like you. They don't care. And they are just here for the mess, which is true. I mean,
These
whatever.
people. These people don't care about you. These people just here for the mess. These people. Now, he's not gonna watch everything. So you mean nothing is gonna be changed from this time when he's back in the beef sector from last time? Because if you listen to him, I don't watch these people. Ooh, what they say. But he knows exactly everything. You get him started on the subject, and then he is quoting what happened on every live that there is. So he never watched these people in the first place. So that means that he's wholeheartedly 100% back in like he was before. Because if you listen to Jay Wilson talk about what he don't watch, what he don't read, but from the context of what he's saying about these topics, that he is thoroughly invested and thoroughly caught up on every live, every person, every posting on Lipstick Alley that there is. So boo, he's back.
Exactly.
Just like a case of herpes. Motherfucker's back.
Oh,
Like a
oh,
herpes
gross.
outbreak.
It's not herpes. Oh, goodness gracious.
It had to be something uncomfortable and a disease form. It has to be herpes.
I mean, girl, but like herpes, I mean, the gift that keeps on, you could have said chlamydia, just like you uncomfortable for a little bit. You gave him a lifetime of pain.
But yeah, he's back. He like pops out at the most inopportune moment. I mean, like I just can imagine that chlamydia. That's you can do a bout of medication, I think, and get rid of chlamydia. It's not it doesn't return or anything unless you still riding the same dirty dick that you didn't get treated. I mean, I mean, you know.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
So you
Mm-mm,
guys get sex
mm-mm.
education. You guys get a sex education tutorial while you're here.
You're
I'm here
welcome.
for it. I'm here for it. I love sex. We are the host.
Now,
Mhm.
yeah. Now, Jay Wilson said that he has a secret about Tracy and Noble, but he's not going to tell it. So why did he even bother to say that he had a secret about them? And do you guys think he will be revealing this secret, or do you think that that was something that he put out there to, kind of hold something over somebody? Like, if you don't do this, you know how people try to control you with these alleged secrets that they may have about you. What do you think? I think about that statement.
Mm, I think it's bullshit because he also said that he knew about Kimmy wedding. Kimmy and her peeled peeled back scalp. Um and I don't think there was a wedding. So I don't he be capping. I just, he always be like, I'm the one that knew. I knew. I've been knew. Y'all ain't know. He don't know shit. Like he went on that trip. Like he went and met them at a McDonald's or something and bounced.
Well, they met at whatever place he said that they were at, but
Papa
like he
Do's.
said, where was it?
Papa Do's.
Girl. But I mean, like, why would he say that? If he truly likes Tracy, why would he even bring that up? Because what is the secret that Noble smokes crack? We knew that. Duh, his ass
Hmm.
told us. So what other secret do you have? His dick is limp. Okay, I mean, not surprised. He
Right.
got cirrhosis of the liver. Like, I mean, what other secrets are there? Tracy bald. We know that. Duh.
Oh.
Now listen, yeah, okay. So, are we going to talk about Tracy's and Noble's live this morning? Because when I went live early this morning, I hadn't heard. And then she came live afterwards with Noble. So I haven't discussed this live where Noble disclosed that ring, in fact, was not an engagement ring. That she was rushing things, and that he didn't want to move there in December. And that's why when I thought he was visiting, that he had moved there, because it was December that he was supposed to have moved there. So Noble flat out told everybody that Tracy made it seem like something it wasn't when he gave her that ring. It was only a birthday gift, and we all remember that Tracy posted that Timu ring on her finger and said, "I said yes," as if he totally busted her out and let everybody know that she put you know she put more than 20 on 10. She lied as if he asked her to marry her. Yeah.
Same
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Him. That's
I
embarrassing.
know. It's all coming out. It's so funny. It's like putting puzzle pieces together, like, but then the Jenga pieces falling out. Y'all know I'm just like a little. I'm a game player, but I'm a little kid at heart. But yo, it's all coming out. We knew Tracy was gonna. That wasn't going to last with what's his name, Noble and Tracy. Look at Tracy.
Look at
And
him.
look at him. I'm just saying.
Oh my
Unless
god.
y'all niggas want to watch New Jack City.
Oh Lord, ain't that beautiful? Ain't that beautiful? I love that. I'm all here for the same sex.
It keeps calling me, calling me, it keep calling me. Rebel son, that's you.
Yeah.
Hey, how
Oh,
you doing?
Hey, Ronnie Q. Hey, panelists.
hi.
Is that Rebel?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Rebel.
Hey. Listen, y'all. The world is not safe anymore because those two are loose in the street. It's like, why couldn't they stay together? I'm saddened by that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
No, Rebel. No. While you are here, right?
Hmm.
I just want to tell you, I don't know if you still have the video up, but I believe you went to like the Rainforest Cafe or something like that, and you were going to all the little motorized animals and were naming which content creator it was. That was some funny ass shit, and I
Oh yeah.
know that was a couple years ago. But that was funny as fuck.
I
Okay.
remember that because it was a crocodile or something in the jungle. Yes.
It was a mess, okay? It was like the elephant and shit, and he was just going to each one like, "Hey!" Oh, I was hollering. I was
Yeah,
like, "I'm done."
yeah, talking to them like they were each person in the beef sector.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yo, well, were we witnessing a prisoner of war when it was so weird with Noble and Tracy? It was just okay, Noble. I don't want to give my You're gonna keep that moderator stick. I don't want to. I'm gonna let you. No, I don't want to take it. No, Noble. I'm gonna keep it. You can keep it, Noble. It was like, what the hell was that?
It was, yeah, it was hilarious because watching him like drop down, and who was it? Nicole Reloaded, or and they said he was flirting with her, and Tracy was like,
What?
"Are you flirting with him?" He was like, "No, that was a troll page," and it was
Oh
literally
yeah, that time. Yeah, I remember that. Now, they said that he was in Just Kimmy's members only live today on the panel.
No,
Did you
that
guys
was
see
the
that?
secret guest.
Wow.
Shut
Yes.
up.
Hmm. Yep.
Well, let's. Okay, can I? Is it going to be mean if I say this? It's
No.
just ain't nobody going to the motherfucking store at 12 a.m. every hour just for a cigarette.
Okay. Hello.
Nobody.
Stop playing.
Nobody.
Stop
Talking about,
playing.
talking about, talking about he was going out to have a couple of puffs on his cigarette and going to the liquor store every hour. No, you going out hitting that pipe every hour. Like who do you think you're talking to? Like that's the bullshit that they try to pull over on you.
And she was on the verge of saying, because she has been catching herself. Mark my words, the next when she goes off on him, really going off, she gonna talk about how inadequate he was in the bed. I guarantee you, because she's like, no, but now you know you had that problem. No, trees, we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about none of that. We gonna talk about everything else but that.
Mhm.
That's a man definitely not wanting to touch on his manhood. He could talk about everything else, but we ain't gonna. That's when we gonna leave that where it's at, Tracy. What? No, but you know those problems you had, and you know, but I'm not gonna. No, but I'm not gonna say nothing. Well, Tracy, you said it already, because now everybody's wondering. It's a limp. He has a limp noodle.
Why was it even necessary to bring any of this? And I just had to tell my people, because I had to tell my people. And Noble hit the link. Noble hit. She like was summoning him like she was summoning somebody who she always tried to when she's beefing with somebody. Come hit the link. Everybody, come on in. There's a lot going on, child.
But wait, what's the common denominator? So it seems like every man that get with you, Tracy, they have a problem with keeping an erection. What is the issue, sweetie?
The issue is that face, that big back, that no ass, and probably a smell or two.
Why did Rob Rag did a video? Why he said he was gonna get her to be a linebacker for his football team? And he said when
Mhm.
she asked him for a massage, he said that she had like these keloids or something. He said, "Man, that made my little man shrank. He shrank." I was like, "Man, come on, help me out. It shrunk. It didn't want to get up." And I was like, "Oh my god!" But
Ooh, Eloys.
yeah, he said she had keloids, like these kind of like in these kind of protrusions on her body, and he was like, man, I ain't want to touch that, man. I was like, now, Rob Reck, you so full of crap. Now you sat right up there, and he said, I used her for clout.
I believe that
Oh,
though.
he sure
I
did.
really do.
Wait,
And I
I
think,
made an edit when they were together, right? Like I made a couple of edits like on our channel.
He said
And
this today when he did his live.
yes, I saw some of it, but I'll never forget like when they were together. Like I think it was the first time that they met up when right before like before he got arrested, obviously. And somebody typed in his chat when they were together. Somebody was like, "Tracy, can you run me the fade?" And he read it out loud. Like, "Tracy, can you run me the
wow.
fade?" And then she was like, he said, "Yup, yup." And then she was like, "What does that mean? The barber shop?" And then,
Oh my God.
Right? She was so clueless. It was like,
he was
bitch.
going like he really did not like her, and he was like he would have let somebody pull up and fight with her.
But it's like, my thing is to subscribers. Y'all saw what type of a train wreck that was. Stop telling, oh, but y'all, Tracy, you did everything that was right. You were the perfect woman for him. And it was some person in her chat called some type of subscriber named Flower Girl or something. She was like, well, Tracy, what are you bringing to the table? What did you bring? Because you didn't bring it. She said, no, you B. I brought everything to the table. I'm a good catch. I'm like,
Oh my
what?
god.
The person was
Now,
going and she said, I'm gonna don't block her. I want to hear her out. It was just, it was cringy because they were saying It was a good relationship. He was a good man. You were a good woman. And I'm like, what the hell were y'all saying? Because she act like his mother. Tracy was acting like she would reprimand him. She would belittle him. Who wants to sleep with their
Mhm.
mother? Just
Mm, mm.
it was
Hmm.
weird.
Now, you're talking about Rob, or you're talking about Lemon? That's you. You're talking about Rob, or you talking about Noble?
It's it's me, Ranky.
Rebel. You talking about Rob or Noble, who she
As
was
far as
mothering?
Noble.
Oh, okay. Because I was
Yeah.
just about to say I did hear that complaint about Noble. And what do you think about uh her going off on him because he took those disposable clothes out of the washer that surely could not stand to be washed in a washing machine, that would have come out of the washing machine as shredded beef, and threw them on the floor so he could wash his clothes. So people were thinking that those clothes were clean and he didn't put them in a dryer or something. But I'm thinking that she was using that for a hamper. And then sure enough, it came out that there were dirty clothes in there. Like she was like stuffing these clothes all around the house, putting dirty clothes in the washing machine, not washing them. And the man had to take, and I think, she tried to spin it like she was the one who left him alone. But everything that he said says that he stopped fucking with her. And after pulling them crusty drawers out of the washing machine, I'm pretty sure that that was the reason.
But Ronnie Q, don't you think that it's a bit odd? Now, I'm not, I can't stand that bald headed bitch. But what I will say, how dirty are you that he didn't just wash his clothes with yours? Like, why did he just take your shit out and wash his? But I am so confused about that. Like, I would have, but I mean, she's a nasty one. So, all right.
Yeah, that
Um,
is a good point.
mm-mm.
A
Just
Yeah.
man, a noble, not just any man, noble wouldn't even wash his clothes with your clothes. Like, man.
Like, my goodness, like the crackhead with broken ribs would not wash his drawers with yours. That's weird. Like, if they did like meat and meat, like the meat's meat, that's crazy that he wouldn't wash his clothes with. Ooh, that's some nasty
Well,
shit.
Lemon just left because Ness called him over to the Miss O's.
Oh, that's sweet. Bye,
Yeah.
Lemon. Look, Lemon got to get his clout anywhere he can, girl, because he's
Yeah.
setting up
I
that
don't. I wanted to
channel.
know why he came here. I don't know.
Mm, mm.
Anyway.
oh god.
Um,
But it's the weird y'all. And then just when Teresa was saying, Noble, I still, I don't, I tell you what's the right way. You just don't listen. You don't listen. Man, Tracy, I'm a grown man, man. I'm a grown ass man, Tracy. But no, you don't listen because, all the things, all the falling, when you got out the shower, you pulled the shower curtain down and then you fell over this and then you fell over that. And you just, Noble, I'm like, damn.
Why do you keep falling? You fell over the
yeah.
shower curtain. Why do you keep falling? And then the simple fact that she actually was berating him. You made the bed, and now they're saying in the chat that he said it was no sheets in the bed. So she's making a big thing about him falling and a sheet hanging out from under her bed. When we know every camera slip that we've seen with Tracy in that bedroom, her bed was never made. So why would you even
Right.
explain however it was made?
Right. And that's what I was like, wait, Tracy, everybody said you had like a little coffee maker, you had other stuff in your bed like you were a hoarder. So when did it, and then when she bragged about I pay $1,100 a month. You mean $1,100 a month you were behind because you were gonna be getting you had to go to court
Hmm.
about that's the $1,100 you talking about. I pay 1,100 and I make more than $22 an hour. Tracy, stop lying.
I mean, she's bragging about how much she pays in rent to have roaches and rats as roommates. Girl,
Hmm.
no. No,
And
You
then
can
ma'am.
this,
pull up the Amberton. The Amber when she said and she
Mm-mm.
said her apartment name many times online and everybody knows it. You pull up that, you'll see the rent because somebody posted it on their community page. It was like $600-700 a month. Where's 1,100 coming from? And I don't think Tracy has a
Ooh.
2-bedroom apartment.
You talking about from years ago? Like, yeah, it was like 575 or something then, but I would imagine it went up with that cascading pool and
Yeah, with the
everything.
cascading pool and the view of the mountains behind her. But of course, you got to see past the overflowing trash dumpster
and the rats eating the cats, and the rats and the cats fighting, and the rats
and
win.
the drug deals.
Yeah, and stomp down, stalking around the place. Now listen,
Okay.
Ooh.
now listen. She did say in November that her rent had gone up, so I think that was a calculated move. Well, I can have Noble move here. He can leave his good union job, with steady pay,
Good
longevity,
local
because
crack.
he has a union. He has a union to fight for him. He ain't got to walk too far because he know where to pick up his crack at. And he's safe. He has medical insurance. But I got him a job out here. I didn't know what he's complaining about, bitch, because he ain't gonna have no good insurance. He's not gonna have the good insurance that he has under his local union, because he's gonna be making $10 an hour less. Talking about, I got him a job making $15 an hour. 15 whole dollars an hour. He
Are
was
you
used to
serious?
making over $25 an hour, and he should be happy that he can give his $15 an hour over to you, the way you talk to him and treating him already, and he can't even smoke his crack in peace, bitch, girl. That's a no-win.
And what about okay? And the irritating thing for me was Vic Deone getting up there and talking about how he was without a job for 8 years and his wife stuck beside him, and
Mm,
that's the problem because women don't want to stick beside 8
Ah,
years.
mm.
And your woman didn't stick, she stuck beside you for 8 years because women nowadays, black women don't stick beside.
That
So
that
you're
that
saying black women should take care of a black man? That's crazy to me. It's 8 years, and she
Mhm.
held you down, and you bragging, and you're trying to give advice to people about a woman should, regardless of what your man go through, he's without a job, he can just sit home and play video games, but he's cleaning up and everything for eight
Mm,
years.
that's a
he
mess,
ain't
Pat.
cleaning up much. Them goddamn cabinets don't even close. Like, get the fuck out of here. No.
oh, I didn't see that.
Vic is a dirty bastard. Ugh.
But
Yeah.
it's just he was wanting to be. Vic is one of those kind of people that he'll jump on platforms and he'll go talk about the people. It's like he wants the attention. It's like
Mm.
you're irritating.
And how does he have so much time when he got red walls in his house, a motherfucking concave ceiling that's hanging down like a pregnant woman's belly? Like, Vic Damone, it seems like you would have more things to do with your free time, like priming them walls and paint them a human living color. And I like, it's so much to do, or even just brush your teeth. That would take a month or two of your free time. So, like, get the fuck out of our face, Vic Damone. Nobody's taking advice from somebody who is willingly saying that he was okay with living off of his wife for 8 years, and the only reason why he got with her was an unexpected pregnancy.
And Tracy's like, Vic, I'm like, are y'all all just so mindless that you're just like a bunch of lemmings going over the cliff? It's like no one is telling you that sounds crazy. That he is. I've been with my wife 17 years, and just the wife cursed him out because she said he messed her clothes up online, and she embarrassed him in front of everyone, and all. If my wife leave me, it's a lot of females out there that'll snatch me up like he's a catch.
Mm.
Child.
Yeah,
Mm-mm. Look at how he
he's a
looks.
kid, all
Okay.
right.
Period.
Y'all think
Like,
he be
who
like
is gonna mess
leaving
with him?
butter? Never mind, Veronica. I was gonna be ignorant. Go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
I was
ahead.
just wondering, do y'all think he be leaving butter like on
Uh-uh.
the on the forks and spoons and shit? Like, if he does like kiss his wife, does she be having tartar on her lips? Like, ugh,
Oh
I
my
can't.
God.
Mm,
Oh,
That's just so nasty.
my stomach
disgusting.
hurting.
Yeah,
My
that's
bad. I'm sorry.
yeah. Oh, Oh, and what about her lady parts? If he goes down there,
See, I wasn't
I guess
going
that
there.
is
Give her a staph infection.
I wasn't trying to be like that,
yes, yes.
She
You're
definitely
right, a
got some
staph
BV and
infection.
shit. Yeah, it's definitely some bacteria going on down there. That's nasty.
Thanks.
With parvo,
Mm,
bordello,
mm.
hell, all kind, babe. Oh, mm-mm,
He's shooting up
Oh
mm-mm.
my
boric
Oh my
acid
god.
right
god.
now as we speak.
Oh
Anyways,
my god. I'm so done.
Now,
Oh.
Rebel. No. No, Rebel. What about the part where Tracy tried to, lie to everybody and say that he proposed to her, and then he came out on her channel today and said that that was a birthday present, and she was the one who lied about that, and he didn't like the way that she lied about that. And they say that I mean not Rebel, they say that Noble already has another chick in Detroit, and he really never even stopped messing with this chick. Did you guys hear about that part of the story?
I didn't hear that last part, but I knew about he said about the ring, and Tracy was getting pissed and tried to turn it on him. She was like, "Well, I didn't say yes or no. I just let them think what they wanted to think. So what? No, well, so what? Okay, so what?"
She did
Like
say that because she showed the ring and the picture of the ring, and what she said with that picture was, "I said yes." So it's bull. So yeah, he busted her out in a lie, and there's no way she can get around. And see, that's what kills me about these people who come out here with these obvious lies, and when they're busted in it, they are indignant in being busted in lies. It's like the boldness of some of these people. Go ahead.
you're pissed. You're pissed because you got caught. It's like own up to it. And let me say this. I don't believe that it's that bad out there for straight women that they have to resort to a Noble or a Vic Deone. Is it really? Are the pickings that slim?
according to Rob, yes, he said that Tracy. Well, basically, I'm paraphrasing. She should just hang it up because she's old as fuck. She's gonna be by herself for the rest of her life.
I
It
heard
is what it
that.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard. He told her to get some cats or something.
Oh, it was bad. Oh my goodness.
Oh my! And he went in for hours and hours. I left, went outside, came back. I was like, "Damn, he is still."
He
He's
was
like,
still
"Come on, come over here, Noble, come over here." He was like, "Come on, I'm Robert Rackley, the sex symbol, the YouTube sex symbol, and come over here, Noble." And it was just, he doesn't like Noble either, but it was just weird. And the funny thing is, I can't wait to see Noble and Rob Rack join forces, like some type of Wonder Twins.
that would be a
I
mess.
I cannot wait. And how do you guys think that Rob Rack I mean Noble is going to continue to be a gentleman, or do you think that Tracy, being who she is going to push him over the edge, and he's going to go ham because he's like, "Oh, well, I'm not going to let her get, I'm not going to talk about it. Whatever she says, I'm still not going to talk about it." I think that she's going to push him over the edge because he
Mhm.
loves hitting panels. And I I wish somebody would tell us what he had to say on Kimmy's panel, because she was asking some messy ass questions, and she was within her rights, because I know I would have been asking some messy questions.
And they'll bait him. I think people will bait Noble in. What Noble is going to do is he's going to have a little of that brown liquor or some beers. He's going to get on, and he's going to hit someone's panel, and they're going to bait him and make him start talking. And then Tracy, because Tracy's holding back, but it's hard for her because, of course, YouTubers are everything, and she wants to get the numbers, and she knows that talking about her and Noble are going to get numbers. And she's already thrown little things out. Well, you know what you're going through, and people, we're all wondering, what is that, Tracy? What happened? What was? Do y'all remember when her and him first messed around? When they first were intimate, and she was like, "Oh, well, he's so cute. He tried."
Oh no,
Shut
Yeah.
I
up.
didn't.
Yes.
Noble. I
Yes,
remember her saying that about Rob. I didn't know. Oh, girl.
she
Oh,
said that about
God.
Noble as well. She said, "My baby." She said, "I just love Noble. I just because he just be trying." Like I was like, "What the hell? Is he the little engine that could? What the hell do you mean he tried?" Like it's
Mm,
I,
mm, mm.
y'all hear me when I say this. She's gonna say that he couldn't get an erection, and the problem he couldn't get an erection because he drinks too much. And she probably was trying to tell him to go get some type of medical help for it or take some pills because he couldn't keep an erection. Because he was too a man is sensitive about that, and he was so quick to say, "Now, Tracy, we ain't gonna talk about that, Tracy. Now, Tracy, we ain't gonna
Ooh,
leave that alone, Tracy. Leave that alone."
Mm.
that
Well,
is
I
embarrassing.
well, the common denominator seems to be Tracy. I mean,
Ronnie Q.
she's choosing these. Go ahead.
No, I wanted to add before I forgot. I hollered when you said something. It was a while back, and you said that she'd be a big hit at the barbecues or Southern barbecues or something because of the mustard. Ronnie Q. You sat
Hmm.
right up there and
Hmm.
said you said she would be a
She
hit
would
for
be.
some potato salad or something. I just hollered. I was like, that damn Ronnie Q. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, she's the common denominator in all of this, and the fact of the matter is, Tracy is picking the best man that would have her. I mean, it would have to be a raging drunk who would think any type of situation with Tracy would be something for him to do. And it's the simple fact that she couldn't even pull a bum off the street. It has to be somebody who is in the throes of addiction or alcoholism, but also wants clout on YouTube. See, the caveat of everything that she said about this relationship was, and he doesn't even care about his channel, and he don't the channel, and like that's the only reason these people are even dealing with you, and they have to be
Hmm.
in such dregs of society to even deal with you in that case. It's crazy. And she thinks she's a hot girl. I want to travel, and I like to travel, and I want to travel. Oh my God. Every time she travel, it's a big calamity afterwards. The last time, if the last time I traveled went on a cruise, I came home to an eviction notice. Traveling would be the least of my concerns, bitch. You can't travel. You can't travel without risking a place to live the rest of the year. Like, bitch, who does she think she's talking to when she says these things about having a 401k, working at great clips that don't even offer 401ks? Like, who does she think she's talking to? That's all I'm saying.
because she was talking about Ronnie Q. She was talking about also about how he's very frugal. He doesn't like to spend much money. She said, "I can't live like that. I like to spend money. I like to do things." Well, Tracy, that's probably the problem because you live above your means. Don't you think
Hmm.
that's called having a champagne taste but beer bottle pocketbook? You'll get on and be like, "Okay, it's 300 people here. Everybody send $1. It's what is it? What's the Tuesday? She's made days for them to send her money. Like today is
Wow.
what does she call it? It's some day of the week, and she'll say, okay, it's Dollar Tuesday or something like that. Okay, I'm not asking much. Everybody just send $1. It's 300 of you in here.
It's almost that time. It's almost the first. I would be so embarrassed to tell people
Right.
it's almost that time of the month. It's almost the first. Rent time is almost here. Like, oh, really, bitch? And that's why I went back to work, because me and Noble, we were gonna try to make a go of it, and that's why I know you went back to work, because you were going to be evicted. That's why you went back to
Right.
work, because these
Right.
eviction notices and those late charges were piling up, and you knew what you had looming. Girl, please. She went back to right before that cruise, and she likes. I would not call it champagne taste, because we saw the clothing that she wore on that cruise. There is nothing tasteful about Tracy, from those homemade big knotted braids down to those ugly shoot cheap shoes, shredded outfits. I don't even know why she has a washing machine because nothing can survive a washing machine that she wears. Those disposable fashions, those motherfucking beauty supply earrings. Nothing about Tracy says that she spends money. I think she spends more money on Uber Eats and that type of stuff, DoorDash, than she does on her whole wardrobe.
Do you ever run the Have you ever have y'all, any of y'all ever heard when she's eating and she's not on camera? You can hear her like, okay, what you say? What you say, Paulette? What the?
Oh, 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 and with all her fingers in her mouth. And I talked about her one time. How when I think it was when she came back from jail and she had that curly wig on, but she was sitting up there eating McDonald's. I think Rob Rack was on there too, and she had the burger in her hand, and she was just scoffing that burger down her mouth. She was grabbing fries, sticking her whole fingers in her mouth, and then parts of the burger, you know how lettuce or
Oh
something
God,
fall
Ronnie
out the
Q.
burger.
Oh God.
Falling it was falling in her lap, and she reached down there, picked it up, and put it back in her mouth. It's kind of like when Jay Wilson pulled that popcorn or whatever out of his teeth and ate it. It's just kind of like that. These
Ew.
people are really gross.
But Tracy, there's more food. We're not in a third world country, Tracy. What are you like? Or is it really that serious that you just, it's like she acted as if she had been locked up in prison for 20 years and this is her first meal that she's had after getting released. It's just, I thought I was looking at a Viking eating. Just, it was
Ooh.
crazy.
I mean, to be completely honest, I'm tired of any of them eating while they're alive. I would prefer if they would just eat prior to the live or at least mute themselves. But these savage
Just
bitches.
grunting and stuff. It's like, what the hell? Oh my God, you're grunting, burping, and chewing. I can just see you chewing with your, I can hear that your mouth is wide open and you just.
Why do they think people want to hear that?
Mm-mm.
That is so disgusting. I don't even know. And they obviously hear their lives played back. They obviously know that people hear them. Oh, y'all gotta excuse me. I'm eating. No, why don't you excuse yourself and eat like a human being before you go live? Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
These people are disgusting.
They're dirty. I be feeling like, especially when Jay Wilson do it right when he just like, ooh, this popcorn. I would be like, he is forcing me on a date with him, and I don't like this shit. I don't want to hear it, and it is pissing me the fuck off. Like, you need to ask me if I want to hear this. I do not. Like, ugh.
It,
Not
it,
at
it,
all.
it is, it's kind of, when I hear people do that, I'm like, okay, let me go. Let me fast forward. I'll come back and see another part of this because I don't want to hear you grunting and chewing and swat. No, there's channels for that. There are people that like to hear that, but this is not the sector that people generally want to hear that.
I agree. I agree. So,
Tracy,
I
don't dox me. Tracy doxed me, y'all. And why was I a whole different race and everything?
Well, I mean, were you the one that she doxed when she was just pulling up random streets and was just like, he lives right here, and it was like just like some like abandoned building. I was like, oh my god.
I had friends and I showed them that she pulled up some apartments. They had like a Spanish name, and she said that, okay, now keep in mind I work in healthcare. She was saying that I had taken someone's unalived someone. Then I had these possession charges. All of these charges. Why am I freed right now? If I did all of this and I'm walking around free, you could see me going to a job that's at a hospital with scrubs on, and you think that I had all of these cases on me. I robbed someone, and I had a lot of paraphernalia on me, illegal.
Mhm. They
Yeah,
think everybody's
it's
just like them.
and then the simple fact that they just spew this type of stuff out, and they, obviously you're not obviously you're in the healthcare, obviously you live the life that you have set up, designed for you, and are comfortable in your life. So why is it these people feel it is necessary to try to go into your life, and then when they go into your life and they feel inferior because they see that you have done something with your life, then they come out here and make up things? Why is it the fact that they even go into your life at all? The fact that they are going into your personal life says that you greatly intimidate them and they feel inferior, and then they go further to really make themselves feel inferior, and then they come out with all these lies. It's just like ridiculous that Tracy really, she has nothing to lose. So that's why they do it. Like they
Hmm.
say, people who have nothing to lose will try to make you lose everything, or could cause you to lose everything. And see, that's the whole gist of the matter, because they're always in search. If I'm doing this bad, somebody has to be doing worse than me. And so I think that they think they're going to come up on it. And Tracy, not too many people are living worse than you, because you're barely surviving. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's what Rob Rack was really going in on her. He was talking, just he was saying everything, and I kind of was like, "Oh, girl, Tracy, Tracy." This was, I just love me some Rob. Rob, I love you, Rob. Rob, he's such a sweetheart. Yeah, he just does that online, and he's really a good guy. And Noble's a good guy as well, Tracy. They
Hmm.
don't flip the script and say he was a seed of Satan next.
She is going to flip the script, and I just wonder how long. I don't see this going past 2 weeks before she will be dragging Noble really bad, because she's already she doesn't respect him as a man, first of all.
Mm-mm.
So I don't. And after he went live
Let's take
on, I
bets.
mean, he went on. Yeah, we really need to put a time, because it's not going to be a month before she's not going to hold her tongue, and she's barely holding her tongue right now. And she said, oh, he tried and all this type of stuff. We gonna hear about you couldn't get it up. And as a read on him, like, you knew the person that you were choosing, you knew from prior experience that most men probably can't get it up with you, but these men who drink heavily can't get it up, on GP. So, and they got to get it up for you. Like, come on, the odds are stacked against him. I'm gonna give him something for the good old college try, goddamn it. Cause shit, at least he disrobed in front of you and tried to pretend like he wanted to put something in you more than any sane man would do. So
That
don't
doesn't
take
have
everything from
something at his
me.
head and with his someone threatening to take him out of here. I with Tracy, I'm gonna say this weekend. I'm gonna say this weekend is probably when she's gonna let loose on him. She's not patient. Tracy is she's very reactionary, and she doesn't know how to. She won't.
She
She
can't
has
play a
to.
long game.
Yeah,
She can't.
yeah.
Mhm. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I
No, no,
interrupted you.
I'm with you. I agree. She's not gonna be able to play the long game. She's very, and plus she wants these numbers because she got to make her rent, and she got a job, but she still likes. She needs the YouTube check as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What about you, UNC girl? Do you think she'll be able to, or do you think how long you think it's gonna take? Oh, she dropped down. Okay. Well, yeah, I think that it's gonna be real quick. I think that okay, yeah, it's going to get he's going to get dragged, unfortunately. Lord, look at the chat. I see the chat. I see you drop down. So yeah, Rebel, I think that I think that is going to be quite interesting. And anything else you want to add about Tracy, or any other topics that we had?
Oh,
Are
what
you
was
and
it?
Jay Wilson cool? Are you and
Uh,
Jay Wilson cool?
we're not
You guys try to
cool.
get away?
We're not
Uh-huh.
cool, but I don't have any like. I see Jay for who he is. I know he's about money, and When he say there's no friends on YouTube, that's because he doesn't value any type of a friendship over money. Money is the so I know who he is. I
Mhm.
won't, I'll never just be me or just be attacking him, or I'll say little stuff about him, but it's never from like a bad. I'm not trying to. We're not friends. Let me
Feature
just say
him.
that. Yeah, right.
Because
That's it. I won't feature. We're not friends, but I don't.
I get it.
I'm pretty ambivalent toward him now.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know if I just didn't know. That's the only reason I was asking because I didn't know where you guys were as far as your friendship goes or didn't. But yeah, so Rebel, I really appreciate you for coming up. I had a good conversation. I didn't even know you watched me, but
I
you're
do.
more than
I'll be in the
welcome
bushes.
anytime. Good,
Well,
good,
I
good.
definitely will.
Uh
Look, I will come on and join you a few more times. I definitely need to be sleep now, but I will. I listen to you because I'm again. You be having me hollering, and I love You have a very dry type of humor, and a lot of people may not
mhm,
get that type of humor.
mhm. Well, I
Something you.
appreciate you.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
I'll be in the bushes. I'm definitely a supporter, and I've enjoyed it, and I'm out.
All right, thank you, Rebel, and I really appreciate you coming up. So I want to thank UNC Girls Bad Weave. I want to thank AO, of course, for coming up. And I definitely want to thank Voodoo for gracing the panel. So that's like really all I have. Uh, I got to go to bed too. I understand UNC girl. Thank you guys for coming out. And that's all I have for today. I just wanted to come back and talk about some things that I hadn't talked about today. The Miss O Pizarro, fuck you bitches, and that's it, and that's all. So I hope you guys have a great remainder of your week, and I definitely see you around the YouTube streets, if not right here at Ronnie Hughes. Okay, please hit the like button on your way out. Leandra's Vines, Hypnotic Touch. Thank you guys for being here. Demetrius, Body, Yadi, Yadi. Thank you. Ooh, let me not say it like that. Demetrius, Body. Thank you for being here. And thank you for coming out. And I'll see you guys on the YouTube streets. God bless you and have a great night. Bye bye.